My first morning in Portugal, partly cloudy. Already Paul's parents were hard at work while I had slept in. The built-in steps to the river's edge provided a convenient place to wash plants and produce. Mr. Pereira was removing weeds trapped in the entrance of the aqueduct which redirected the water to the mill. In the morning, after spending some time in Leiria, Paul and I, with Frank at the wheel, took a drive in the countryside on the way back to the house, along twisting, winding roads. This drive provided a glimpse of this little corner of the province of Extremadura, an area of vineyards, wheat fields, cornfields, and market gardens, with spots of grazing land amidst the rolling hills. After lunch, the whole family went out for a drive. Paul was in search of a mill that inspired the redesign of a mill back at his place. We stopped by a property that he thought housed that mill. It was a place that catered to Portuguese vacationers. This property is part of a government scheme that turns farmhouses, mansions, seminaries, and such places into a self-contained resort.
That is called a Roman arch.
Our next stop was Nazare, on the shores of the Atlantic Ocean. Traditionally, Nazare was a tranquil fishing village. Now it has become a very busy resort. The streets were clogged with cars and tour buses. Nazare's sweeping beach was impressive. I couldn't resist the temptation to take my sandals off and dip my toes into the water. The sea itself is often too rough for swimming, and swimmers have to be cautious of the undertow. Nazare has maintained its fishing economy. You can still see drying fish on wire racks on the beach.
So you rent these shacks. Normally people will come here rent the shacks. They don't stay out in the blazing sun all day long. I just store the little things inside there. You see a family to one of these. And you put your baby cart inside there. And everybody's gone for the rest of the day. And they'll be all empty. You see the red flag?
We're on our way to the original cliff-top site of Nazare, 110 meters above the beach. This cliffside location is popular for its tremendous views and among Portuguese devotees for its religious connections. Up here, colorful shops vie to get some of the tourist money. Local women dressed in traditional petticoated skirts and colorful scarves sell sweaters, dried fruits, or pistachios. According to legend, it was here that the lost statue of the Virgin, known as Nossa Senhora de Nazare, and brought back from Nazareth in the 4th century, was finally found in the 18th century. Even more famously, it is said that an apparition of the Virgin was seen here one foggy day in 1182. A local nobleman was out hunting a deer when, with him in hot pursuit, the animal disappeared off the edge of the precipice. The nobleman cried out to the Virgin for help, and his horse miraculously stopped just in time. He built a small chapel on the edge of the Belvedere to commemorate the event.